Listen, you need to listen. You need to listen.
Billionaires.
Read that.
God is energy. God, energy you learn in science, energy can never die.
No, now you off. You
No,
get off.
I'm not.
Read.
Temple.
So this is church right now. This is church right now. And when you come to the church of God, you have to quiet and listen. You think you know the Bible, you don't.
I know the Bible.
Read. God Almighty, the Black Messiah.
That's right.
What is your question, my brother?
His question is, he got two questions. One question is, who are the gods? He said everybody are gods, right? So he wants to see in the Bible, who are the gods? And the second question is, where do we go when we die? What happened to us when we die?
Your spirit goes back either if you don't vibrate high enough.
My sister, stop. Sister, let us do our teaching. Now you're out of order. You know that.
I agree with everything you guys are talking about, but what you have to understand is, right? Money is power in this world. You want a better platform than just coming out and walking on the street and doing stuff like this. Help your people get some money, not just their faith.
I heard you, my sister. But if we went through history, didn't we have Black Wall Street?
Yeah, we did, and they burned it down. But this is digital. This is digital. They cannot burn down your phone.
Listen, when you say this is digital,
this is the new age.
Have you heard of Bitcoins?
Bitcoin, that's what we trade.
What happened to some of them? Like Bitcoin. I was in it. I lost thousands of dollars. Bring it out.
You were not with a team. You were not with master traders.
Listen to what the Bible says. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong.
Being ignorant, but you can learn later on. Just like
my two youngest brothers, they're very well known about this thing. They introduced me to it. I didn't do the homework that they did on my behalf. You know, the Bitcoin.
It's not just Bitcoin, right? What you do is, it's a platform that teaches you how to invest your money in all different types of, and to diversify your funds. Not only in Bitcoin, but to trade American dollars to US dollars, to Japanese dollars, and make a profit that the banks do every day with your money. When you put your money in
Officer Asaph, can you repeat what he said?
Okay, the sister basically saying we have to be financial, educated. We have to have the power of money. Okay, we have to have power of money. So there's nothing wrong with it. But there's a problem that's always lying in between. And this is one thing that we kind of ignore. And that's why our people, even though we have some people that financially,
but they don't do anything for their community.
Why is that?
Because they come and the rap industry
Where is that?
to the community and they,
read this.
Psalms chapter 127 verse 1. Except the Lord build the house.
God said, except God build the house, meaning except God is part of what we're doing.
That's right.
They labor in vain.
God said we're gonna labor in vain. That's why we had Black Wall Street, give me some more, Oklahoma. We had things before. Why? Because we're still in the enemy's lane.
We had history before the Bible. We had history before 6,000 years.
No, you're not. Now you off. You say we had history before the Bible. Nothing on earth, sister, predate the Bible.
That's right.
When you say there's things before the Bible, you basically say there's things before God. God created the whole thing.
You understand what God is?
Of course, we understand. Read it again.
What is that?
Except the Lord. God is a power.
God is energy. God, energy you learn in science, energy can never die.
No, now you off. You get off.
I'm not off.
Listen, the thing is, you need to read this Bible and trust in it. Then you can become. Give me, hold that. Give me Shatra 1 and 8. Give me Shatra 1 and 8 because we can be prosperous in anything except unless we have God on our side.
That's right.
That's why we have the whole crowd, all those people that are billionaires among us. Why can they come together and build the Blacks and Latino?
They're not for you. They're not your community.
You say what? You say they're not for us, but they are our people.
No.
But they are our people,
Look,
right?
When you have rappers,
we're not just talking about rappers. We're talking about sister. You need to listen. You need to listen.
Billionaires
Read that.
They're not for the people.
Joshua chapter 1 verse 8.
Why all of them is not for us?
They didn't make their money helping black people. They made their money following a white man and following a white man.
Okay, so that's my point. We're in the enemy's land. That's why they have money. The white man told them where to spend the money. Do you know a lot of those people when they were giving a donation, the white men have to tell them which donation they have to give them, not their people.
Black people, how old are you? How old are you?
Old enough to be your father.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 47.
You're 47. How old are you?
Okay.
How old are you guys?
So what have to do with our conversation?
Because look, just because you're older, it doesn't mean that your knowledge is more. Just because you're reading the book,
listen.
It doesn't look. You're telling me to listen, right? I grew up in church since I was a baby till I was like 12.
You were going to church with the white man doctrine. We're not teaching white man doctrine. Okay? Flash news. I was one of them.
Yeah.
But this is the doctrine you learned from me. I was one of them.
Bring it out!
I didn't learn that stuff.
Is it
I
the
never prayed to him. I never prayed to a white Jesus.
Who created 70 Adventists?
I don't know.
Ellen G. White, a white woman.
That's right.
Tell you.
Okay, but I went to church because my mom put me in church, right?
Church is garbage.
Okay, but
church is garbage.
You're the church.
That's why.
You're the church.
Exactly.
You're the temple.
So this is church right now. This is church right now. And when you come to the church of God, you have to quiet and listen. You think you know the Bible, you don't.
I know the Bible.
Read.
I know the
Joshua chapter 1 verse 8.
Read out.
This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
God said this Bible should not be part of our mouth, be in our mind.
Bring it out!
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Why we have to meditate in this book day and night? Because in this book, it shows ways of living. It shows how the Israel, how we have to govern ourselves according to the laws of God. Read.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written
We have
therein.
to do everything that this Bible tells us to do.
That's right!
Our Constitution, believe it or not. The Bible is the Israelite Constitution. We're not, even though we live in this land, but we go first by what this Bible says. Because
That's right!
this country tells us, the blacks and Latinos, to do a lot of things that are contrary to God's laws. You know?
So what do you do?
Okay?
You be different.
Yes, we are different people.
But don't try to use this.
We are different people separate, even though we're in this land. We have laws that are contrary to this land. Keep reading.
You can't use the book to
Keep reading.
force people.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
You say what?
You can't force people to live in old times. You have to adapt
You say,
your words.
give me Matthew 20, is it 23? We're in the hedges, 23, 14, Luke 24. Luke 24, you said we should not force
You can't force people to drink from the well.
from the well. Listen to what Jesus the Christ, the black Messiah, not the white one, tells us to do when we come to this street. You said we should not force the people to drink in the well.
What's Black Jesus' name?
Now you've been cemented. He go by different names. He go by Yahweh, Yahshua, Jesus. We go by Jesus because this is what our people know. We go by the name our people are accustomed to, my sister.
You see, and now
You
when
play
you say
semantics.
accustomed, no, when
Okay?
you're saying
But
semantics,
I'm going to answer one part of the question. He said we should not come and force the people to drink in the well. Listen to what Christ said. Read.
Luke chapter 14 verse 23.
Bring it out.
And the Lord said unto the servant,
We are God's servants.
go out into the highways and edges.
This is the hedges of Yonkers.
That's
God
right.
permitted us to come in the highway and hedges to do what?
And compel them.
What's this word?
Compel them.
What compels mean? You on? The word compel. You can Google it. Google it in your cell phone. The what? Google compel. Compel them. Google it. Because you just said we should not force the people to drink in the well if they don't want to. But listen to the black Messiah say, reading it from the top. Compel. Look
And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and edges.
This is we are actually standing in the hedges and highways.
That's right!
We are said compel mean what?
Force.
What?
Force.
Force them. Force them. You just said we should not come and force the people to. God, Jesus Christ, the black Messiah said to force them to the world.
And compel them to come in.
Come in meaning to accept what is written in this book. Because this is your book. This is not a white man's book. This is the Israelites' book.
That's right.
And the reason why we not prosper is because we keep going our ways and leave God behind.
Teach.
I admire your zeal, okay, to be financially, independent in this country. But if we don't have God on our side, God said we're working in vain.
But
That's right.
they put God first the same way you guys put God first. But
Who?
they're just making money.
Who? They don't. They don't. This is their God. We know our people, this is their God. You ask them,
That's not my God.
it may not be yours.
That's not God either. That's God's son. That's God's son. That's not God. That's God. Jesus is God's son.
Okay,
I'm afraid that's not God.
Isn't it have the title of God?
When I pray, I don't pray
You just
to
said that's
Jesus.
God's son. Did you hear what you just
Son.
said?
His son.
God's
He's
the
not
son
God. He's
and
not
God the Father.
He's not God. So pray to God.
Give me, is it Jeremiah when you have multiple names? The Almighty. Different title of God, Jesus Christ. Isaiah, you said this is not God. We're going to read the Bible and see what does the title Christ, go by. Sister, you don't know the Bible. All you have to do is to humble yourself and learn. Okay? But
Look, Jesus is God. God is God.
read the Bible for the sister.
Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. For unto us a child is born.
It said, for unto us a child is born. What is this child the Bible?
Bring it out.
We want to be on the same page. What this child is referring to in the scripture? It said, unto us a child was born. Who was that child? Who was that child, sister? I'm asking you. Okay, read.
For unto us a child is born. Unto us a son is given.
Read.
And the government shall be upon his shoulder.
They say the government gonna be on Christ's shoulder.
Bring it out. And his name shall be called.
It is what?
And his name shall be called.
Read.
Wonderful.
One of his Jesus Christ title is being wonderful.
Counselor.
He's our counselors.
The mighty God.
The what?
The mighty God.
What?
The mighty God.
What?
The mighty God.
My sister just said Jesus is not God.
That's right.
He doesn't go by the name, by the title of God.
Right.
There's God the Father. There's God the Son.
Right.
Read again.
For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder.
What we not understand, in the last day when America fall down, it's not Russia going to be the next superpower. It's not North Korea who's going to be the next superpower. The blacks and the Latinos today, we are going to be the next. That's why he said the government going to be his shoulder. He's going to rule the whole nation and with us.
Bring it out.
His commandments. Read.
And his name shall be called Wonderful.
Because everything that wonderful is found in God. Read.
Counselor.
We got our counsel from him, which is the Bible.
The mighty God.
The what?
The mighty God.
Read.
The everlasting Father.
The what?
The everlasting Father.
They even call us the everlasting Father. But we know there's a difference in the God the Father and the God the Son. The reason why he said the everlasting Father, because he gave his life for the nation of Israel.
Bring it out.
Only a father, my spirit, will give his life for his wife and children.
So you don't think Martin Luther King is one of our Jesus, one of our Messiahs? Because that could be a metaphor saying that black people...
He's not the Messiah, but he's one of our,
one of our people. And that's all that's saying is that our people are constantly dying to fight back against white powers for us, for the benefit
They
of
do, but they do, but they do.
Every millennium.
They're not wrong. We're not gonna bash, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. They have the zeal for our people. Okay, come closer. They have the zeal to take our people from oppression, from slavery, from discrimination. But one thing they both were missing, they were missing this Bible. They were missing God. That's right. On the side, because this is why they started, but they end up what? Being
They
killed.
failed because they didn't really figure out what they wanted.
No, they fell. Give me Psalm 127 verse 1 again. They fell. It's because of a simple reason.
Bring it
and that's
out.
the same reason you've been struggling the whole time while we've been
You're
talking.
not equal to white people. Black
We
people
know
are
that.
superior to white
We
people.
know that. We are the chosen people.
That's right.
We know
He was fighting
God
for
called the
tolerance.
nations dogs. We know that, sister. We don't know anything that you try to tell us. But what we try to tell you, stop a moment and listen to what the Bible has to say. Maybe the thought you have with your financial thing can be successful. All right? What's your question, my brother?
What you know about God?
Read that verse again. I'm going to answer a question, but I want to read this verse again so you can know why these men are missing and why we are still missing today, why we cannot be successful in what we're doing.
Psalms 127 verse 1. Except the Lord build the house.
God said, except I'm the one building the house, meaning I'm with you when you do whatever you're doing.
They labor in vain
do
that
what?
build it. They labor in vain that build it.
God said we're going to be laboring in vain, meaning we're going to start up, but we will never finish. Why? Because we never have God Almighty, the Black Messiah in our lives.
That's right.
What is your question, my brother?
His question is, he got two questions. One question is, who are the gods? He said everybody are gods, right? So he wants to see in the Bible who are the gods. And the second question is, where do we go when we die? What happened to us when we die?
Your spirit goes back either if you don't
Read it.
vibrate high
Stop, my
you're
sister.
gonna come
My
back
sister.
here.
Stop,
If you
sister,
vibrate high enough,
sister.
you're going to go into
Let
the
us
next
do
realm.
our teaching. Now you're out of order. You know that.
You're going to go to
You're not out of order right now.
because your spirit
Read.
is to vibrate.
Psalms chapter
My brother.
82 verse
That's the
6.
question.
I
I'm
have
gonna
said.
give it to you out of the Bible, not words of lips. Read.
Verse 6, I have said, ye
Call it again.
are, Psalms 82 verse 6, I have said, ye are gods.
God said,
That's
I
right.
said to you, you are gods, we are gods, meaning the
That's
children
right.
of Israel. Read.
In man,
And all of you are children of the Most High.
The blacks, the Latino, and the Indian, we are the children of the Most High God. We are His pearl. We are His chosen people.
That's
okay?
right.
Read.
But ye,
What? What's the word?
but ye
Read.
shall die like men.
God said, even though I say you are gods, but you're gonna do what?
Die like men.
Why are we gonna die like men? God just said, I said to you, you are gods on earth, but yet you're gonna die like men. Why? The first of all. Why we're gonna die like men? Why we be the one get gunned down by a man that God said, we are superior than him? God's called him dogs, the white men in the Bible. They call them dogs, but yet they govern us today. We go to the banks to get a loan. We under subjection in slavery under a man that God said is dogs.
Read it out. Verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand.
God said they know not. We don't know nothing, but they know not. Meaning we don't know our purpose, and we don't even understand our purpose on earth. Read.
They walk in darkness.
God said we walk in darkness. Some of the darkness is Christianity. Some of the darkness is thinking that money is the solution. Voting is the solution. Okay? How the hell you gonna vote for the same people? It's two heads.
why don't you
It's a
get
snake
black people
with a two heads.
to get into politics?
Okay?
Why don't black people
When
ever
you
try
say
to
you
be
vote
a part
for
of the
the
system?
Democrat or Republican, you're basically voting for the same snake.
Why don't black people ever try to come together as a community? Why don't you actually do something with your godly powers?
That's what we're doing, but you
Okay,
refuse to
so
listen.
look, no. Look,
what I
I
wanna
want to
do.
know why you really sit here and preach. Is it an identity thing, or do you really want to help people?
Identity thing and changing the mind, because how can I come together how can we come together? Let's say he's a rapist and you're a thief and I'm a child molester. How can we come together and build businesses together?
Build businesses? You talk about God. Who would want to build business with those type of people?
Who's type of people you're talking to?
You just said rapists and
But
thieves
don't we have those people among ourselves?
Look,
Don't we have those people among ourselves?
Govern yourself.
Don't
Govern your
we
own
have? Don't we have those things among
Govern
our
your
people?
own community.
Don't we have rapists among our people?
Okay, but govern
Don't
your
we
own
have
community.
killers?
Just like how
We talk about the white men killing us. The
Okay.
black men kill more of us than the white men.
Okay, and why is that?
So-
because they've been systematically programmed to do
the
so.
point is, my sister, in order to come together to build anything, our mind have to change first.
That's right.
So
Because
so
he has to know who he is.
And their mindset.
You have to know who you are.
I know
And you
who I
have to
am.
understand the law that governs us in this Bible.
I know who I am.
Law, to stop, being a killer, to stop being a lesbian, to stop being a child molester. Then we can come and build something positive
Well, look.
with
That's right.
Zephaniah 2 and 1.
Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
Of course, the Bible commands us to gather together.
And I just said that.
How are we going to gather together?
How you can come together and build your community. You don't have to bash people in order to
Once
come to your
again,
community.
let's say I want to build a business. If it's a thief, can I gather together to
Why
build a business?
are you creating that type of judgment? The only
Because
judgment, the only judgment
that's
you
what
really
happened in
need-
our community.
The only judgment
Come
you-
down on earth, sister. We speak reality.
Look, I speak
We
reality too,
speak
but you're not
reality.
trying to hear me.
But we have,
You're understanding from your perspective. You're not
sister,
trying to change
we've
your
been true,
perspective
we've
at
been
all.
real, we've been fake. What is the thing that plague our people today? Isn't it drugs? Isn't it, blacks and black crime?
Don't say that.
Yeah? Yes or no?
Say that. So
Isn't it we stealing from each other? When you go to the ATM and withdraw your money, when you look up your shoulder, are you looking for the Asian man, the white man? Who are you looking for?
I'm not looking for nobody. I don't know what you talking about.
My brother, when you have your money, you don't want people to see you. Are you hiding money from the white man, from the Asian man, or your own people?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.